Hi Cancer, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've just done the pre-shuffle and I've got some notes, Cancer. I'll tell you about it shortly, but before I do, my name is Karen. A massive welcome to the channel. Guys, all I really ever ask people is that if you are enjoying the content, if you would like to see it keep coming, please take a moment to subscribe, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. All right, Cancer, let's talk about your pre-shuffle. So the first card that came out of the Psychic Oracle Tarot was the third eye chakra, which is telling me that there is something that you're needing to really be guided by your intuition. Okay, so I feel like your third eye is going to be very activated. Your intuition is going to be your gut's going to be speaking to you, Cancer. When I looked at the bottom of the deck, the accelerated motion card was there, which is the Eight of Wands energy. So it's about trusting your intuition that maybe things are about to change very, very quickly or pick up speed very, very quickly with that accelerated motion. Behind that, because I had a sneak peek, was the material harvest, right? So maybe it's that your intuition's telling you that there is going to be a win or a breakthrough or a harvest with something and that things are about to pick up speed very quickly. And it may be after a period of darkness, because the next deck I worked with, the darkness card came out, which can talk about a period where, you know, you might feel like you're in the dark or in the darkness or something's not clear to you. But at the bottom of the deck was a lot of masculine energy. The masculine card was there, and behind that is the card that says power, which shows a person in a very powerful stance, right? So it's strong. It's masculine regardless of gender. It's someone who is standing in their power, understanding and appreciating their power and feeling strong, okay? In terms of the tarot, the Justice card came out, which is major for Libra. And at the bottom of the deck was the Four of Swords, which can indicate a period of recovery after a challenging time. So whether that be, you know, because the card before it's the Three of Swords, so it can indicate separation, heartbreak, could even be illness for some. So, you know, the Four of Swords is about healing, recovery, quiet contemplation. Now, Justice coming out shows that something is going to be put right here. So if you have been dealt something that was unfair or you were wronged in some way, I feel like things are going to be put back into balance, right? It is a card of karma, ultimately, that people reap what they sow. That you know, every action has a consequence, okay? But also it could just be that things are coming back into balance again after a period of healing and recovery. Okay, so what deck? I'll work with this one first. Psychic Oracle Tarot, bottom of the deck. Okay, so have many of you recently decided that you needed to move on from a person, place, or situation? Because I've got Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I definitely feel many of you could have, and it might have created a bit of fear within you. So for example, whether it's leaving a relationship, you knew it was the right time. I'm seeing the person holding the watch. It's time to move on, but there's a sense of fear about it. So yeah, and I see solitude, so, and Four of Swords, so there could have been some alone time, some solitude to try and, you know, gain the wisdom, the knowledge, learn the lessons from whatever it was. But things are about to change because I've got the Wheel of Fortune, right, which is always a positive card. So your decision around moving on is what's turning the wheel, okay, creating the positive changes in your life. Cancer. One more. So the card before the Six of Swords is the Five of Swords, which can talk about, you know, potentially having conflict with someone, or it can even be mental conflict. Six of Swords is a great card. It shows that you're moving to a place of more mental peace, okay? That torment is gone, that you've just realized that it's time to move on. So, yeah, I don't know. Have you left behind a relationship, a workplace? Is it a mindset shift? Okay, what do we have? Yeah, you have gained a lot of wisdom. So that period of being alone and solitude has definitely increased your knowledge and your wisdom. Okay, wisdom's even more important than knowledge. It's what we do with it, right? And this is the Hierophant energy. in this deck. It's the same card in essence. So very spiritual card. It is someone who's very spiritually mature. They're a very wise person. So whether or not this is you, Cancer, or perhaps maybe someone that you're leaning on through a difficult time. So this can represent a person of faith, a mentor, a teacher of some kind. But yeah, I'm getting it's more that through whatever it is that you left behind, you've taken the lessons, gained the wisdom, which is beautiful to see. Now, there definitely could be a direction change here. I'm feeling, yes, this says patience and planning, but Seven of Pentacles, which is what this card is in this deck, can talk about that point of reevaluation, making decisions around where you apply your time, your money, your energy, your love, and whether or not you need to change direction. But I'm getting that there's an area of your life, and Pentacle energy is the 3D aspect of life, that you're required to use the wisdom that you have gained to help you make some good decisions here, maybe do some planning around making changes in your life. And it could definitely be around career here. Now, there could be a counselor or someone who could support you with that planning as well. Okay, bottom of the deck, I do have Will. And so I felt a lot of masculine energy coming through regardless of gender. So a lot of inner strength. I definitely feel there was a lot of masculine energy in making that decision to move on. All right, a lot of will and determination. Okay, Cancer. Okay, we have release. So, what have you released as part of that decision to move on? And then we have faith, beautiful, and balance, right? Which is kind of similar to that justice energy. And I did use those words, that things are coming back into balance, perhaps after a difficult period here. So, yeah, I'd love to know in the comments, is this a mindset that you've released? Is it a person that you've released? Yeah, I definitely feel that there's been something you've let go on or moved on from recently. And there is this feeling of surrender coming through, just knowing that it's the right thing. But you are being called to have faith. So, and this is a card of spiritual faith, all right? So, Hierophant energy. And I also feel you are a person of faith, all right? And you have just surrendered to this decision, to whether it's someone else that's moved on from you, but I feel it's you that's initiated it. So definitely see that there is more balance. Look at that. And then we've got the feminine energy behind it with sovereignty in that deck. So, so perhaps the decision to move on came from that masculine place, but now you're coming back into yourself again. All right, let's see. Yeah, more masculine energy. Bottom of the deck, I have the King of Wands, the King of Fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, someone is feeling a sense of passion, determination. They're fired up. They're feeling strong. It's a very strong masculine energy. All right, let's go. Cancer. All right, yeah, there's that Three of Swords. I was feeling that there's a break in something as part of that decision to move on. So there is some heartbreak attached to it. I love it. Yeah, look at that. You can't make this stuff up, guys. So Three of Swords, the Sun, Eight of Wands. So I'm going to tell you this. If you have gone through heartbreak, separation, leaving a relationship, leaving a friendship, leaving a job, something that's caused you to feel heartbreak, things are about to improve really, really fast, okay? Because I said I saw the accelerated motion. That is the same card. And it's with the Sun, which is the most positive card in tarot that you can pull, is the Sun card. So it shows happiness, optimism, a period of healing, joy, like just accelerated motion. Some of you could even be traveling. Some of you could be seeking out the Sun as part of that, right? Maybe it's part of your healing. But I just get like things are moving forward really, really quickly. And there's this feeling of happiness and optimism in your reading coming through. Bottom of the deck, this time I have a King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Wow, that's a lot of heart activation here. So don't worry about gender. There's no gender in tarot. It's just, yeah, like someone who is being led by their heart, right? So their heart is driving them. Knight shows action, movement, someone taking action because their heart is pulling them in that direction. So I feel this is looking really good for you. I feel this is a very strong energy to be in. So whether or not this is someone who's trying to connect with you or you with someone else. So this can be romantically driven, of course, absolutely. So, you know, this is the Knight in shining armor. So someone could have, yeah, like your heart chakra could be activated. It could be someone that you're drawn to, that you want to pursue here, or vice versa. But heart activation doesn't have to mean that it's romantic in nature. It most certainly can. But it can just be that after a period of heartbreak, someone's heart is mending, right? They're ready to get going again and things are moving in a really positive direction. And there could be a lot of healing around the heart space after that heartbreak. Okay, Cancer. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. 1 second. All right, beautiful Queen. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Very grounded. And there's that King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I think I see who's sparked someone's passion here. I do have a 10 of Swords in the heart of this reading and a 9 of Swords. So there is an ending here, okay? So 3 cards in the middle. So absolutely, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. What someone has been fearing, 9 of Swords, there is an end, okay? And there is some heartbreak attached to it. So if it's not your story, guys, please don't make it, okay? So if you're not going through a situation where there's a relationship ending, work, something in your life that's been painful and difficult, then it's not your story. Just come back for a future one. But I definitely see an ending and it's causing some nighttime anxiety. So whether or not this is a romantic connection here or if this is something connected to work, because it could be, right? Because this is the career queen, I always call it, as well as the Queen of Wands. But yeah, this could definitely be something connected to a job situation. But for some, it could be love. Let's get the next 3. We'll find out. I just feel there's anxiety about the future, you know, because someone has definitely moved on here. One more. 2 of Swords. So there's the healing card. So that's the 4 of Swords. So definitely healing after a painful ending. Getting back to a place of focusing on building a strong foundation again, trying to rebuild stability after a tower moment. 2 of Swords, bottom of the deck. So absolutely, the Cancer I'm connecting with today, there's been a tower moment, whether it's in your work, family, your relationship, and it has, without, I'm sorry, but it's the same cards. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. But this is an ending, the crumbling of a foundation. And we've got 2 of the same cards. 9 of Swords, same energy. So there's fear around this end. But here's what I'll say. This is very promising because you are being called to have faith, which is why the Hierophant, it's about spiritual faith, okay? That, you know, it's that surrender, you know, trusting the universe that things, when things come to an end, it's because it wasn't built on a solid foundation anyway, okay? So the Tower is always about that realignment to bring us back into our destined path, right? So whether that's a relationship that really wasn't on a solid footing anyway, or, you know, you're being redirected to another path here. But I do see a lot of healing. So I feel like it's already happened, okay? Or if not, I definitely feel right now you're focusing on your healing. If you're still in that energy, there's healing going on. And this combination shows that you are going to get back to a place of happiness, okay? So this is about having hope, faith, and optimism, right? The Sun is such a positive card, and it is connected to healing and happiness. So that is really important to see. And I see a very grounded Queen, okay? So this is a very strong energy to be in. And Three of Pentacles does talk about getting back to a place of harmony, cooperation, focusing on building and growing and, you know, getting back to that stable foundation. It's about laying the bricks again after something has come to a crumbling heap, right? It's about putting good footings back and rebuilding again. So, and sometimes it can be about getting back to a place of harmony in connections as well, like working together to rebuild, okay? But I do see some indecision here, Two of Swords, about whether or not to give your time, your money, your energy to a person, place, or situation. I do see that potentially, Cancer, there is a new path. Wow. Yeah, here we go. Right. So maybe it's about, do I continue to invest in this situation? That, you know, that thought about, do I try and reconcile, build bridges and mend fences with this person? Or do I pursue a new path? So, you know, you have got the unexpected offer here when someone's feeling emotionally like something's not going to happen for them. And there's the cup, Ace of Cups, a new beginning connected to healing, happiness, or even for some romantic love. There's your card, okay? And there's Four of Wands, right? So headed straight towards some sort of relationship, commitment. I mean, it could even be moving home as well with the Four of Wands and the Chariot. So perhaps some of you are even contemplating a move here. Because then I've got underneath that, the Two of Swords next to a card of Wisdom. And this is about not being sure which path to take, right? Two of Swords. Do I continue to give energy? This is a card of reciprocity, like I'm giving and receiving. So perhaps this decision around, are you getting rewarded for what you're putting in, or is it all one way? Okay. So like I say, I'm keeping it general because for some this is about a relationship or a marriage. And for some this is connected to potentially a career path change here. So yeah, I see big changes for Cancer, Tower, Ten of Swords, center of the reading, definitely moving on. Use your wisdom, okay? You've got two cards that show you have the wisdom to know which is the right path for you. Trust it, okay? Trust your intuition. It's going to guide you in the right way forward here. So that is what I have for you. It looks pretty huge, significant time for you, Cancer. I'd love to know in the comments. Love and light, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. God bless. Bye.